Panther Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We're gonna get into some spoilers. Yes. So the biggest thing that shocked me was these first 10 minutes of the movie. Total gut punch. T'Challa is dying. It really mimics real life, and that's why it is such a gut punch to watch. It's very emotional, and everything following that is some of the most powerful and most powerful storytelling, as well as just the visuals were incredible during those sequences, throughout the funeral and the ceremony that follows. Shuri in this movie goes through every stage of grief. The biggest one was anger. You saw how she struggled with this idea of vengeance, because guess what? Namor kills the queen. Yes. And I cannot remember for the life of me what her name is at the moment, but that happens. And right after it does, Namor drops probably one of the most hardest lines, and he goes, "Hey, you're the queen now." And I'm just like, wow. Wow. It was one of those Aunt May moments. I can't believe they did that. I couldn't. Another thing, Shuri's the Black Panther. You know, you might have guessed it, but they figured it out. And the way they brought that up was fantastic, I thought. I thought it really worked for the movie. Something I didn't talk about in my spoiler-free review is Ironheart, Riri Williams. I thought she worked very well in this movie. I was a little afraid of how they'd work her in, because I already saw how busy this movie was going to be, and to fit her in, I was nervous that it would just be too much. But no, it worked to a charm. She gets the Ironheart suit, and it's you know what? I like it. You know, I'm sure in her Disney Plus series they'll make it much more comic accurate, and this was fairly comic accurate, I thought, for the most part. Granted, I haven't seen a whole lot of Riri Williams. Anywho, another big thing that happens in this movie: the return of Michael B. Jordan. Yes, and that's kind of what follows through with Shuri's anger when she takes the new synthetic leaf to become the Black Panther. She sees him, and he goes, "Hey, finish what you started. I know you're like me." And she's denying it. But in that last fight scene with Namor, we see how angry she really is, and she almost kills Namor. But of course, she doesn't, because that's not who Shuri is. And like I've said this 100 times before, but it's very powerful. This movie's incredibly powerful. And yeah, by the end, we find out that Nakia and T'Challa had a child, a son, yes. And I thought, just another piece of powerful writing. And you know what? We'll see where that goes, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So yeah, the overall theater experience, phenomenal. Every time we saw footage of Chadwick Boseman on screen, the theater was silent, dead silent, and it was, everyone in that theater could feel, they felt something. The entire theater had a heavy heart in those moments, and that's what makes this movie beautiful, which is why Black Panther Wakanda Forever is truly, and I'm not saying this lightly, one of the best Marvel movies. Thank you for watching.